Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll put Addison in motion. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Darnold now to throw. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. On 4th down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichert, to try this Viking field goal. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Second down and 8. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Goff with the give to Montgomery. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Byron Murphy there on the stop. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. 2nd and 7. Now, Goff. A throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They send the tight end in motion. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's 4th down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to run it. And the Lions are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That's a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Here's Gibbs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On 1st and 10, it's Montgomery. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Williams in motion. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Vikings have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one.
Now here's another ball that's intercepted.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing, Goff. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Williams in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Williams in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the 2nd half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, you want to come out in the 3rd quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit, returning it for 6.
Chandler now to return it. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. There's Jefferson. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. This is Jones. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Darnold to throw. He runs with it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Darnold. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
He was taken down by 30. It's a gain of 10.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it, because at some point, something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Lions first down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. A handoff, Gibbs running left. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll send a tight end in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Montgomery. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
We go, 76, 76.
They'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Goff. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back. Let them do.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Chandler now to return it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.